Welcome to co-creating humanity's future. What makes today especially thrilling for me is that we get 4 next generation leaders to convene and host today together with me, with Forrest Wilson, Ofer Dotan, Ari Levari, and Fionn Wright. Today is about reclaiming and giving ourselves again the permission to imagine what world we want to co-create for ourselves, for our children, for next generation, for the world at large. More than half people the ages of 15 to 25 don't believe humanity has a future. And this is a crisis in the climate of the human spirit. And the climate of the human spirit is a more urgent, more important crisis than even planetary climate. So I feel very personal about this. I feel ferociously defiant that this has to stop. This decline in the human spirit must stop right here, right now with us. We're afraid. We're afraid that if we try to do something, we will fail. And we are afraid even more so that if we try to do something that we will be successful, that we will actually discover how powerful, how creative, how imaginative we are, and that we will then have to take responsibility for that great power that we bring to the table. So today we must learn to trust life. Trust that life shows up fully equipped.
I just invite everyone to become aware that we've all gathered here today for a reason maybe we can articulate or maybe we can't. So here we are together with our ancestors and our forecestors, the past and the future with us, here, now. And I'll just share my deep, deep, deep gratitude to each of you for being here. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you today. Thank you.
I think in this taking responsibility over this co-creating future, and by not shying away from it, by appreciating each one of us being kind of like a lighthouse that is able to send a lot of light and guidance to their surrounding in some way.
Let's quickly revisit one of the paradoxes I mentioned earlier, which boils down to 2 true statements. So 1, we have some control over the future. But then 2, by clinging to the need for control, we undermine the futures we're trying to create. So playful action, as I'm envisioning it, entails a call and a response. So we call out into the unknown and the unknowable, and then we listen for a response. And when the response comes, we meet it, and we adjust our next call, trying to harmonize, to create melody, and create coherence where none was before.
And so now in this gathering of almost 100 people, I'd like you to imagine that we are unified, almost as if we're standing in a circle. But to imagine for a second that we're standing, holding hands, and looking into the center. And in the center is the potential future of humanity. And to notice that even though we may be in a circle and looking at what might seem like a similar object, everyone sees it in slightly different ways.
And a future where we all have the freedom and the resources to pursue our dreams and our passions without the fear and pressure of having to earn a living.
And what I imagine is possible in this world is to have more compassion and humanity in practice.
And we need to listen more. And by listening more, we can understand what the other people want.
I imagine a world where there's a value for kindness. Just keep thinking about that is to think about mankind or humankind and reverse that to kind man or kind human.
So the paradox of being a leader and a follower, of building the center, on doing side work, somehow be released, and we'll join a future that can change roles, and with a playful action, we're flowing.
It's going to be an utter matter of honor to give back more than you take.
It is 2036, and I imagine a world where humanity, recognizes itself as a whole, as one.
So it's November 2036. And what fills me with hope is that now for young children, there's processes going on every day for them, similar to what we've been with today.
The little I can do to make a change to 1, 2, 3, and for them to have hope and to see me as a source of inspiration. It gives me a challenge and gives me a zeal to continue working for them.
I'd love to jump in here and just go, woo! We're already doing it. Let's do it.
And if no one's told you yet today, I just want you to know I love you and you're a gift. Keep shining.
Just really excited to be taking what feels like a small step, but one that has a lot of momentum behind it with all of you.
What I see in 2036 is that I look around and it feels right.
Please, let's all unmute and greet each other.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Sharing is
You're all beautiful and amazing.